everyone. Welcome back to Satisfactory. We got episode 8. I just want to thank everybody for the support on this one. It's been a lot of fun, especially reading the comments. Thank you to all the comments that say you just like it. I guess that's awesome. I really like it too. I had a dream last night about this game. That'd be weird or anything, but I was basically making this, and I was making fix-it shirts. So it was like a t-shirt assembly line that I had started. And basically I had like a thing here, and then it was actually kind of cool, which I might kind of steal the idea from the dream. But I had like a constructor type thing, and then it went in a circle, and then there was another one, and then there was another one, and everything did like a new thing on the shirt, and then it came all the way back full circle, and then there was a storage container next to it. So I was putting crap in here and getting crap out of there, and I don't know. Anyways, you don't want to hear about my weird dreams. So today we got a lot planned. A couple of the other comments brought up some really good tips where we can, and I'll show that off right now. So the build mode changes are huge. So you can do this, and then the bloop, 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 right? And you can go all the way up to 10. So that's super cool. Thank you. I believe that was MSC who gave me that tip. And then Odin had a really good tip, and I'm going to show it off in a little bit. But we cleaned up a little bit of the assembly, not the assembly line, but the stuff going into the input. And he brought up a good point with like all the cliffs and whatnot. Why not just do the conveyors? So we're gonna do those, and then when I was messing around with them, I found out you can put one down, and then you can like turn the top head, but you can also extend that, which is awesome because when I very initially started messing with them, I was like stacking them on top of each other, which kind of looked cool. But at the same time, this is like a million times easier. So we'll be getting to that. But before we do, while I was messing around, I was just kind of playing around, and I went to this calendar, and I said, oh, you can open up the calendar. So it's actually, it's like an advent calendar, which is super cool. You can basically like click on the numbers. So before we do that, I'm going to go to a little clip. It's not going to have any, it should have sound, but it's not going to have me talking, hopefully. It's actually kind of funny when you open it for the first time. So let's go to that, and then we'll come back, and we're gonna open this bad boy up.
Welcome to Fixmas, an official Fix-It seasonal event, brought to you by official Fix-It Fun engineers. Fixmas is based on a seasonal holiday popular in several cultures and religions, often seen as a winter holiday because no one actually cares about Australasia. The event is vetted to be 100% pioneer-appropriate fun and is not obligatory. Fixmas enables many new distracting activities focused on building the giant Fixmas tree. These activities involve the MAM, the Fixmas calendar, and those abominations falling from the sky. There is more, but I don't care. In the interest of us all, I will tell you that Fixmas has caused stress, lack of focus, general despair, and physical injury to many pioneers. It is the worst scoring event ever created by Fix-It, and has gotten backlash for its blatant cultural inappropriateness. So when you inevitably change your mind and decide to disable this event, you will have chosen humanity and kittens and puppies, you will have chosen truth and empathy, you will have made me proud.
All right, I thought that was kind of funny, so I wanted to show everybody that. But yeah, when you open it up, and I did open up two, that was kind of how I figured this out. But there's numbers everywhere, so if you go on the numbers...
That's just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.
So what did we get there? What are those? I'm not even sure what that is. But yeah, we can get like cool stuff out of here.
It's the least wonderful time of the year.
she's a big old Scrooge. She doesn't like it much. Look at this. There's like one right here. Ooh. Red ornament trinket. Nice.
There is no escaping the Fixmas spirit with this red ornament build gun trinket. It can be equipped at the lockers in the hub.
Excellent, excellent. Right. Oh, look at that. Need help finding a number? It'll even like show you. Fixmas skins. Beautiful.
Obviously, these Fixmas decorations do not increase efficiency. In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer.
Nice. Yeah, some of this stuff's pretty cool. Ooh, what's that?
Fix-It wants you to know that you matter.
All right, what else we got here? Number right there. Ooh, premium Fix-It skins.
Nothing says happy holidays more than the inevitable destruction of local flora and fauna with a festively decorated vehicle. This
Oh,
vehicle
God.
decoration can be found in the customizer.
Vehicle decoration. Wait, what? Oh, there's vehicles and stuff. Occupants.
Does that one come with a receipt?
Nice. All right. Nope, I already opened you.
What's this?
I don't know what that is, actually. And okay. All right. Oh man, more cool stuff. Look at this one. Ooh.
Humans tend to
store
catch
some of this crap.
colds during the winter. It would seem that this does not apply to you, but considering your tendencies, Fix-It has seen fit to provide a medicinal inhaler just in case.
Oh, it's the inhalers things. Nice. Ooh. More stuff.
What a thrill.
Hold on, we're getting all sorts of stuff. I'm gonna have to build another box. This will be for our, we'll put our, I don't know, we'll put our random stuff somewhere that we're getting from Christmas. All this stuff we're gonna be using today. So I'll just put this like here for now. Well, just put it like here for now. This will be our Christmas box. I know I got a lot of other junk on me, but we'll take care of that in a little bit. Also, I kind of want to know, does it say, what are these? Oh, the stun rebar, okay. We've got power shards, coal, oh, okay. Some of those, pulse, not only generates a powerful shockwave instead of a regular explosion. Man, there's so much cool stuff in this game. I've got a feeling we're getting like a lot of stuff that's above our pay grade here. That's okay. This is kind of fun. Who's that?
Santa isn't real.
What? Oh my god.
Ah, yes, how thoughtful.
Let me see here. Is any of these numbers? Oh yeah, 25. Ooh, what's that? Firework?
Turning explosives into a recreational activity is exactly the kind of attitude that led humanity to its doom. By all means, have fun.
Equipment.
I certainly will, now that we are finally close to the end of this event.
How do I get into that equipment there? Doesn't show up anywhere here. Not sure where that firework went. I'm sure we'll find it. Let me know if I don't know where that went. Where else would it have gone? I got those. Guess I'm not too sure. Well, let me know if you know. We'll let's get back to it here. Yeah, up there. Oh, nice.
I thought I had destroyed every copy of this tape. How does it keep turning up? No matter. Ignore it. There's nothing interesting on it anyway. In fact, listening to it causes hallucinations, and eventually, after 7 days, your brain melts. For your own sake, I advise avoiding it at all costs.
Oh, that's funny. What else do we got? Oh, yeah, there's still more.
This data cartridge enables the third pair of Fixmas Mamtree branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
What? She's so cranky. She's so cranky. What do I do with these?
This data cartridge contains the Fixmas Mamtree setup and will need to be fed into the MAM database to unlock its first 2 branches. If this seems convoluted and or boring, and you wish to quit the event,
Nuclear
I
fission
will
reaction.
understand.
What do we got here? Rocket fuel. We got some of the protein data cartridges. Day 8 used to progress with RAM research. Ah, okay. So that's So I'm thinking what that's saying is now... Oh, yeah, there we go. A giant... Oh, fun, fun, fun. Okay. Man, I know I wanted to get to the assembly line in this one, but this has actually been pretty fun. Where is... No, we already did 6. Oh, crap. A lot of space.
It would be such a shame if you accidentally dropped this. Such a shame.
Something that blows up, I'm guessing. Right. Man, let me... I know I have so much stuff on me, but... I swear it was all for a reason. Put some of these away for now. Oh, it's cool. It's how I like how it like blinks if it's like, hey, idiot, you forgot something. Oh. I broke it. There we go. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Another cartridge.
This data cartridge enables the second pair of Fixmas Mantry branches to be unlocked.
Very merry
Fixit
Fixmas.
thought it was being very clever with the layout of this research tree. About as clever as you.
Let's see here.
By equipping this new hat at the lockers in the hub, you can finally turn your mental state into a fashion statement.
All right, what are we missing here? Let's see. Is it gonna? Let's see what this does. So if you put in 5, get hint. Oh, wait. Do we already have 5? I just didn't see it. Oh, my bad. There's 5. Where's 6? 6. Ooh, a new one.
A reminder that human creativity
Oh, it
does
just
have
falls
its
off.
limits, considering their obsessive insistence on continuing to make slightly different versions of every Fixmas song ever imagined.
17. Let's see. Like this guy over here. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23, 24, 25. So is that what it goes up to? Yeah, it looks like it goes up to 25. Okay, so super cool. All right, so we got all of them. We have a bunch of extra stuff now. What's this? Hard drives. Okay, hold on. Before we get too crazy here. So that is a... Contains fixed data elements and MAM to salvage its contents. Okay. So let's scan this bad boy. Let's take... Oh. This takes some time. Interesting. All right, well, let's let that work, and then we'll come back to more Christmassy stuff. Let's see if what we can unlock. All right, so, like Odin said, we're going to... he had a really good idea where we're going to put in... of course, it's nighttime. We're going to put in the conveyor belts. Nothing really has changed over here. I do want to put in the copper sheets, right? So we'll kind of show off a little bit on how we can... upgrade the factory. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna go to the popper, the copper sheets, the assembly line, and then some coupons. I really want to get to the coupons. All right, so let's get at it. I already got the power plant up there. Oh, and MSC did have a really good point. He likes to have just one power plant, which I really like that idea too. But I think I'm gonna, if I only have one, I'm gonna make this my main power plant because you'll see there's a bunch more space up there, versus over here where I can build out, obviously, but. And then my thought process is having one on each side right now, at least for the wires, will keep it a little cleaner. But yeah, when we go to one, probably inevitably, then we'll get that going. I wonder if it'll be easier. I might be able to do it from up there. I think that'll be easier. All right, so basically it's an exact replica of the power station over there at the moment. I thought that one looked more glowy or yellow than the other one. All right, so let's get our stuff up here. So I think, let's say, like, I think I set up this side to be leaves. Let me look here. Yeah. So we want to keep, let's say, like, the inside for leaves. And it's nice you can, like, put these right on there, which is awesome. And then we'll plop that bad boy up here. I don't want to get too crazy. Maybe like there. All right. And then we can have that flow right into there. One other thing with the build mode, you can do... Right, so I can do like a straight kind of thing where it... Let's see if I can get in there so you can see it a little better. If I do that, see how it kind of... I don't want to fall off here. See how it kind of does that, so it'll like go straight then curve, or you can do just like a straight up curve, which I kind of like that. Otherwise, you know, like this one, the default kind of goes straight for as long as it can, and then it does that. So I'm going to do a curve here. And then you can see how that just looks very nice. It looks smoother, right? And then let's do another one. I'll put you about the same. This will just be for our wood. And then we're already on curve. There we go. Love it. It looks so much better, so much cleaner. They really have thought of a lot of the possibilities of what you might want to do. But that looks really nice. So now the whole idea behind this is let's make sure we are good to go. So I've got the wood on the outside, leaves on the inside. And then they're going to make the biomass, which in turn will get distributed to, or the solid biomass, which will in turn get distributed out to here. It looks like I wired everything up. I know we can share power. I think that one will be fine for now. So yeah, let's do a little bit to get us started. I actually have quite a bit. Let's put like 70 in there for right now. All right, so you are doing your thing. I think that should be pretty good. Now, the fun part, we should be able to do a superhero landing here. Oh, God, it might have been too much. Oh, God. Okay, so then I should be able to put my leaves in here. And then we'll put, I think I'm going to put like half my wood in here. All right, and there it goes. Very nice. I wonder if we can ride that up like an elevator. Oh, I don't know if I can get up that high. I do want to play around with like the jump pads. All right, well, that's fine. So it looks like stuff's going up. Put that away. Yeah, I want to get the jump pads going just because I think it sounds cool. What is that? Oh, that was... I thought that looked like it was... It looked like it was connected to one of the presents. I was like, oh man, we just got a super present. But I think it's just the Northern Lights, which... who was it? I think Odin actually brought up a really good point about that. If we're not in the... Because it doesn't seem too cold here. So if we're not on like a polar part of this, that would be dangerous. That would mean we are in some intense radiation. All right, so we've got it. Looks like we're going. We got our wood and grass being fed, so that's so cool. Now I can just go down there. I don't have to like run around. I can just put stuff in there, and that's why I'm thinking of making this my main one. So it's connected to the base, right? So it's like, oh, if I need fuel. But as we do upgrades, I'm kind of thinking we'll do that too. So there we go. That's working. They should get distributed. All right. So now everything should be working. These won't burn yet. Let's check the maths. Yeah, so we're gonna probably average between like 6 and 12, I think, for this setup. So that's pretty nice. Okay. Woo. All right. We got power. So now, what I want to do is I do want to check out the coupon thing. You know what I should do? Yeah, maybe it'll be fine. Let's see if we use too much juice for this. If we have to rewire, we can. Let's see. We're gonna put you are gonna go down this way. Here's my. Yeah, it should be good. And then I just kind of want to get some power going to that for right now. Oh, there we go. I want to see how the coupons go and whatnot. All right, so that's looking okay, but we will use that for our assembly line power, at least for right now. It hurts, gonna hurt. Oh, saved it. All right, I can't wait to get rid of the wires. That'll probably be maybe next episode. We'll see how these coupon things work. All right, so can I just add? Oh, I think I have to pump stuff in there. All right. Okay, so I guess being that we have to pump stuff in there, I do want to do the assembly line. Before I do it, though, let's go. I want to run over here and set up. We do have a new resource available that comes from copper. So I'm wondering. Obviously, I'm going to need another constructor. But the question is, where do my ingots split out? Oh, I don't have ingots that split yet. That's a pain in the butt. So it shouldn't be too tough of an upgrade, but I'm gonna want a splitter in there. Yeah, because I'm gonna need a splitter, another constructor thing like there, right? Just kind of keeping everything in line with how we've been doing it. So let's see if it's gonna let me do that. Splitter. Oh yeah. Good thing we saved all that room. It's gonna go in that way. That should be good. And then we've got our belts going here. Yeah, I don't want to redo everything, that's for sure. So I'm really hoping this kind of safeguards ourselves, but you know, you never know what's going on. All right, so I guess we can do one here. I think I have them that way. Yeah, okay. And then we can do this. I like that curve setting on there now. And then we can do copper sheets. So that'll be a new one for us. And then what we can do is just add another storagey bin down here. Okay. And looks like I have them centered on here. That should line up. Excellent. Now we're gonna go just default here. We'll make us a belt here, which is gonna be too long, right about there. That's fine and good. Oh, look at that. All right, so now we've got what should be copper sheets rolling in. You can tell some of them, if they stop, that means my storage is full, which is awesome. All right, let's take a look-see here. All right, so we are diverting that some over to here. Now you are pumping out. Copper sheets when I have power going to you. Crap. Oh, man. With the power lines. Let's see. Which one has... Oop. Any of you have room? Oh, I got room for one more. Holy cow. There we go. All right. Still looks clean, pretty clean enough. So these are a little slower too, so it only makes 10 per minute. Okay, there it is. I believe that's used for, we'll probably get into it semi-soon, pipelines, which I'm assuming we bring in like a gas or something. Maybe a liquid? I'm not sure. Either way, that's pretty sweet. Okay. All right, so we showed up the copper sheets. Now, let's get into this assembly line here. The big thing is, how and where do I want to make it? I definitely want it to end here. And then I got an idea for how I'm going to put something over that way. So let's take a look-see here at, I guess, what we're all going to need. I know I can do... Nope. I know I can do the snapping to the world grid, but I kind of want to make sure I'm going over a certain number that I want to go over. So do I do that? I wonder if I take these two out, then kind of gives me some room to work with in the middle if I need to. And then, yep, our line's coming down that way. Okay. I don't know how wide we're gonna have to make this, but I stop doing that. Right, the key is usually odd numbers, so I'm just gonna do like 5 across. Oh yeah, what was it? There's what was vertical? Let me see how this works here. So we do have the zoop thing here. Yep. So if I do that, oh yeah, there we go. So I can extend this out to probably about there. I'm thinking should be enough. Oh man, you guys are some lifesavers with these tips. I know. I feel like this is too wide, but it's I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, man, I can always add to it. I might actually go one more. I don't know. All right, let's figure this out. So what we're gonna have then is an assembler. And that's going to branch off of 2 storage containers. So we got to kind of leave room for everything, right? So I want the storage containers there, and then these bad boys. Let's see. How do I want to do this here? Maybe I'm going to split the gap there. I have no idea. Let's do... All right. So if I put in... Ooh, yeah, I like that. Just kind of far apart, but maybe I'm going to do something with it later. All right, and then let me find where the... Yep, okay. Ah, that's very unfortunate. They, like, kind of overlap. I hate that. I feel like if they put these a little further apart, right, then I can have my storage containers right next to each other. But you know what? It's fine. That one will have a little bit of a curve to it. Would you get on the thing for me? Oh yeah, and just snap it. Haha, dumb. Okay, so we're needing 2 of these, right? Oh, now we need fireworks. Okay, maybe that's what that did then. So we're gonna do this, I think, to start, just so I can feed it into the thing, space elevator, and then we'll have these 2. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do with those yet, but so how do I want to do this? So the first one's gonna be smart plating. Oh, so it's gonna take both of these. So we could almost do like an assembly bit to where I'm making another one, but I kind of want to just make, because yeah, it's already like, I'm already at it. Oh, I need you to connect for me there, buddy. Okay. So my idea was to have an extra storage so that it can pump into there. Oh, how do I want to do this? I gotta think slightly. I don't want to do like assembly to storage to assembly. Eventually, maybe we can always expand this, but for right now, oh, let me think here. For right now, I'm thinking we're gonna plop that out. Where are you going? Into there. And then I might... Do I just want to manually put stuff in? Ooh, I could have a little curvy bit going there if I have this wider. So many decisions. Or, if I set up the secondary one, that could feed into there. I guess I could do a third assembly line that feeds into there then? Oh man, it's so much thinking. What do we want to do? Oh, I don't know. Let's at least get it going up and running. So we sure need to. Let's start there. Otherwise, I'm gonna be figuring out what the heck I'm doing all day. And then what am I missing? Reinforced iron plate. Hold on. Hold on. Doop. Yeah, I guess ideally having 3 lines is going to be the play, and then I'll have that go to there or there, and I can kind of like switch off, I guess, how I want to do that. Yes. Okay. So we're going to have... Well, let me get this set up again. So we're going to have another assembler. What am I missing now? Oh, the rotary parts. Dang it. I promise we'll get there. Maybe. I think that was 4 of those. Where's them things? Here it is. Okay. So now... it should finally work. Alright, so I can... yep, I'll do you next to that one. And then I think I'll... just for... If I set them up the right way. Okay. Let's do... and then that'll be good. I'll have just one... missing metal rods. That's alright. Luckily, we have a bunch of stuff being made. Alright, so I know rods are somewhere in the middle here. Screws. This looks like some rods. Give me a couple of them. The good old assembly line. Alright. Watch me be out of something immediately after this. That would be dumb. Alright, so you're gonna go into there. So I wonder what the difference is. Like if I do... we're gonna put it on curve. They're just gonna make it like uber smooth. Uber smooth. Alright, so these are gonna feed into there. So we can go grab some materials and get this bad boy up and running. Right, and then they're each going to feed into a storage container. So let's do... Oh, right there. Okay. Right, and then if we really want to, we can have those go. One of them is going to go into there. At least for right now, you know what I might do is... I'm going to switch this. But just so we can see what those coupons look like, I'll put one back there. Let's get this up and running. Let's get this up and running. Otherwise, we get sidetracked. There's too much to do to get sidetracked. Can I actually power you from here? Where did I put that pole? Follow the wire. What am I gonna need? 1, 2. I wonder what the oomph behind this is gonna be. We shall very soon find out. Yes. Grab that. We'll put one there. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to have, I don't know, let's just do reinforced iron plating. And then this one will be our rotors. All right, so I need iron rods and screws, iron plates and screws. All right, let's see how this works. So I need rods, plates, and screws. Nope. I'll take... Oh, yeah, it's just gonna keep feeding me one at a time. I'm stupid. Rods, plates. Okay. I should probably take from the bottom, but whatever. That baby's humming. Okay, now let's get our stuff started here. We'll do... Actually, you know what? I have so many screws. Let's just put 500 in each. And that'll be our screws. And then which one needed what? Our screws are going... Oh, yeah. Okay. This one's iron plates. Which, let's throw 200 of them in there. And then this one will be rods. Let's throw some of them in there. All right, so now this should pump us out the stuff we need. Oh, yeah, buddy. 5 per minute. So not a lot. 4 per minute. Oh, yep. All right. We got some finagling to do. I was worried these bad boys were gonna take some juice. So no problem. I think what I'll do is I'll probably just hook like all of these up to each other. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna... The tree is just in my base. Yeah, so we've got extra, so let's do that. I'm gonna rewire quick, and then we'll get back to it. All right, we're all wired up. Our middle one is still taking care of basically our fuel burning, and then we have these two all set up with each other. So capacity 60. Ooh, the max hit 60? Holy crap. It looks like we're consuming 30 when they're both up and running. Okay, so we'll give that a shot. I got a feeling I'm going to have to level up my power pretty soon. I'm running... Oh, God, no. I'm running pretty full board here. So those are good. All right, we're still feeding. And we're making. All right, pretty solid. The other thing I should check, we'll come back to the assembly line. Let me run over here real fast. I want to make sure we're all up and running here. So I wonder, we did add one more. Oh, this is why I need those jump pads. I think the jump pads would be sick. Just be flying around all over the place. Alright, so looks like we're still good. Max, we go up to 48. Okay, so it's a good thing we're running them together. This one's been fine. Okay. So our double bio burner system is working so far. Oh man, presents everywhere. Okay. Let's just keep going. I really want to see what these coupons kind of do. So again, I'm not going to keep this way. What I might do is between episodes, I might set up a third assembly line. That way we can pump those into here, and then we'll have a thingy coming out of here, and it'll go into our space elevator. And if we're not producing anything for the space elevator, we'll put it into there. I kind of like that idea. So again, I'm just kind of thinking if we just put up one of these for now. Where am I going? So maybe, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Let's try that. And then I should be able to put one here to there. Okay. Now, I'm going to pump some stuff in there. And I don't know what, but let's just start with... we should probably start with something that's pretty good. Let's see what basic stuff does. All right, so that should pump that into there. Let's make sure we're up and running here. Standard points until next coupon. Oh, here it comes. Oh, there it goes. Nice. So yeah, you can really just plop a bunch of crap down that we don't need, which is awesome. So what I had is, because we're full over there. Like our input is completely full pretty much. So now we can. I have all of this stuff. I'm gonna put like a lot of this stuff in there. I'll show you now. We'll probably about finish up the episode with this. Actually, hold on. I don't know how fast that's gonna go. Let me throw in like. Throw in a couple more. All this extra raw ore, and I can't put it anywhere because those things are full. Right? Again, I know this part doesn't look good, but we'll fix that. It'll look nicer. There we go. All right, make me coupons. The next episode will definitely probably play around with the coupons and what we can do with all of them and whatnot. All right. We got just like presents hanging out on our thing. All right, so like I was saying, I did upgrade, I guess, just how this looks, right? So remember, it was kind of like down really low. So we've got the stilts, we've got the conveyor poles there. Oop. And then, oh man, jump pad. It's gonna be great. Hopefully, I wonder how far you can jump. I really want to try it out. So you can see right there. Basically, instead of having this crap that went up to there, so we got this, and then we have a stacked elevator right there, which I think it looks way smoother. So I'm almost positive it was Odin that gave me that idea. But yeah, that's a good one. I really like that. So thank you for that idea. That works out much better. And then the other one is. Kind of see it right there. So that's the limestone coming in, so that's got an elevator on it. And then our last one, this copper over here. Look at that. What's up there? Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, looks like I can go up there. Wonder what that is. Maybe we'll finish up the episode by checking that out. All right, and then I increased our Jesus, what the crap? Our pull. So we got that going there. I kind of want to go over there. So I feel like we're in a good spot. Next episode, we're going to start playing around with the coupons, I think. I am going to make that assembly line. I think I'm going to add a third row, and then that'll be for our space elevator stuff. So, yeah, I'm thinking we'll do our last updates or upgrades or whatever. We'll send the space elevator up, and let's see, the coupons. We'll use some coupons. Hopefully, maybe we can clean up the wiring a bit. But yeah, let's do, just because I saw it over there, let's finish up the episode by running over here and seeing what's all happening over there. Kind of like using these for bridges too. It's kind of nice. As long as you're not running against the current. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Hopefully we can parkour up there. Watch, we're gonna get over there and then it's gonna be like a thing. Is there a jetpack in this? There's got to be something that lets you get higher up. I guess I saw there's vehicles. I wonder if there's like a little... That'd be cool if there's like a little mini helicopter. Yeah, it looks like they made this for people to climb on. And it's... Parkour's pretty hard in this game. Yeah. Nice. God. Calm down, buddy. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Now where? Over here. No. Let me... Yes. Yeah, I'm surprised there's not like a... Not a grapple, but... Oh! You know, a clamber. A clamber up. Get some clambering in. Oh, buddy. We made it.
This bleeding temple hums a resonance song.
What the crap?
Play for us.
Huh. Got a really nice view over here. You can see all of our stuff going.
Consume.
What in the world? Interesting. All right, let's pick this bad boy up. Oh.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters.
You think?
Time
Oh,
spent
look at that.
daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
That's funny. Ooh, I like that lake right there. Actually gives you like a... Gives you like a depth too. That one's a little deeper than ours. All right. Well, let's end it on this pretty view right here. So super cool. Got a lot done today, I feel like. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. We'll come back next episode and we've got more to do. So we'll concentrate on some upgrades, getting that space elevator going up with the materials that we need. And then finally, we'll get into some coupons and hopefully clean up the wires a little bit. But yeah, tons of stuff to do. I'm looking forward to it. Been very fun so far. Thank you for all the support. Check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.